हेलो 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 एवरीवन। जैसे कि मैंने कहा था थोड़ी देर में आता हूँ 2 मिनट में लाइव। सो यस, आई एम लाइव नाउ एंड यू नो व्हाट आई एम गोना डू. This live is just gonna be for you guys. Of course, big news coming in from Mumbai, and I would love you guys to please share your updates. क्योंकि मैं यहाँ US बैठा हूँ, and of course I'm also following up. I am very good. Thank you for all your love and support. And अभी हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें फॉलो कर रहे हैं, और आज का दिन is turning out to be really eventful. Uh, तो आप लोग ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, आपके सामने ये लिंक है. You can join here and let's talk for some time. I would love to see some smiling faces. I would love to see some जो खुशी आई थिंक सबको हो रही है. लिंक सबके पास है. Let's see who all wants to join. यार विभोर सर आएंगे. विभोर सर सही हैं, जहाँ भी हैं अच्छे ही हैं. और आप सबको मैंने जैसे लिंक दिया है, मैं सबको लिंक के लिए कह रहा हूँ. जैसे विभोर सर भी अगर ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं तो करेंगे, और आप सबकी बात करेंगे. बट मोर देन विभोर सर, आई थिंक इट्स अ बिग डे. कहाँ पर हैं विभोर सर, वो आपको विभोर सर ही बताते. भी बात करेंगे साहिल के बारे में भी, देखते हैं, पूछते हैं अगर वी हैव एनी अपडेट्स. Actually, here we go. We have someone who is with me on the live. आप लोग बहुत खुश होंगे I think उनको देख के. So and I'm very surprised कि सबसे पहले कॉलर या सबसे पहले ज्वाइन करने वाले भी वो ही हैं. So here you go, without wasting any time.
हेलो।
नमस्कार, कैसे?
ऑल वेल
All right,
ऑल वेल।
welcome विभोर.
तुम बुलाओ और अब आप बुलाओ और हम ना आए, ऐसा हो सकता है क्या?
बहुत बढ़िया बात. सो पहले तो वेलकम. बहुत महीने तो नहीं, दिनों के बाद. इट्स गुड टू बी ऑन द सेम स्क्रीन, बट एट द सेम टाइम और भी बहुत चाहने वाले और फॉलोअर्स अभी ज्वाइन करेंगे, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर. बिकॉज ये वाला सेशन मैंने सिर्फ और सिर्फ बातों के लिए लिखा है, करा है ऑन. जैसे कि आप जानते हैं 3 बजने वाले हैं मेरे, और एक्साइटमेंट ही इतनी थी विद ऑल द अपडेट. सो since you're there विभोर, थोड़ा सा can you share what is happening? इंडिया में इस टाइम बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. Can you please tell us a little bit about what's going on?
यार जब मैं पिछली बार लाइव गया था ना, तो मैंने लोगों को बोला था ये तूफान से आने की पहले की शांति है, और तूफान का आगाज हो चुका है। CBI is going to convert the FIR into 302. Congratulations. सुसाइड थ्योरी डिबंक हो चुकी है, एम्स ने अपनी रिपोर्ट दे दी है. सो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस.
Absolutely, that's huge. That is really 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 huge. इतनी देर की जो हमारी पेशेंट्स टेस्ट हो रही थी, बहुत सारी चीजें हो रही थी. आई थिंक दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी गुड मूव इन दैट डायरेक्शन. ऑब्वियसली और भी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस हैं, बट दिस इज फर्स्ट. सेकंड इज, आपने ये भी सुना था कि अंकित और गणेश ये दिल्ली आ रहे हैं. इनके बारे में आपको कुछ पता है, क्या हो रहा है?
यार देखो, जो दिल्ली पुलिस
हमारे
ने
चैनल
किया
के
है
अलावा,
दैट इज एब्से हाँ
हमारे चैनल के ब्रेकिंग लाइव न्यूज के अलावा अगर आपको कुछ पता है तो जरूर शेयर करें.
यार देखो, मैं बताता हूँ प्रोसीजर के हिसाब से व्हाट दिल्ली पुलिस डिड वाज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. तो लेट अस गिव क्रेडिट टू दिल्ली पुलिस फॉर दैट दे ensured द सेफ्टी ऑफ गणेश एंड अंकित. क्योंकि दिल्ली में, यार देखो, प्रोटेस्ट इज अ फंडामेंटल राइट, लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से जो व्हाट व्हाट माय एनालिसिस इज, टाइमिंग गलत. 2
ओके.
अक्टूबर का कल दिन है, और दिल्ली इज ऑन हाई अलर्ट राइट नाउ. तो इस दिन को छोड़ के किसी
अग्री.
भी दिन आ जाते हैं तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं थी. और ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, किसी तरह की परमिशन की जरूरत नहीं होती आपको हंगर स्ट्राइक के लिए. आपको बस एक इंटीमेशन लेटर देना होता है कंसर्न डीसीपी को, जहाँ पे आपको करनी है. आप चाहो तो आप राष्ट्रपति भवन के बाहर बैठ के भी कर सकते हो. ऐसा कोई लॉ नहीं है जो आपको रोक सकता. आपको बस इन्फॉर्म करना था ऑफिशियली कि आप लोग इस दिन आएंगे और आप अपनी हंगर स्ट्राइक करेंगे. कोई नहीं रोक रहा आपको.
ओके.
किसी तरह की परमिशन की जरूरत नहीं है. मैंने कितनी कर रखी है यार.
गॉट इट.
मैंने कितनी मैंने अपने कॉलेज टाइम पे बहुत हंगर स्ट्राइक करी है.
ओके.
तो
आपको देख के लगता भी है.
वो क्या करे, एक्टिविस्ट
So
वाला खून ना बचपन में ही जाग गया था।
वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस। अच्छा, उसके अलावा सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन जो बहुत सारे लोग पूछ रहे हैं, एनी न्यूज ऑन साहिल चौधरी?
यार आई बीन ट्राइंग टू रीच आउट टू हिज फादर, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली 2 दिन से मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, आई एम नॉट बीइंग एबल टू रीच आउट टू हिम। वो बिजी भी होंगे और ही, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट ही इज गोइंग थ्रू राइट नाउ। बट जो मुझे पता है लगा है कि दे हैव बीन गिवन लीगल, उनके पास लॉयर है अब। और अगर कोई मुझे कनेक्ट करवा सकता है उसके फादर के साथ तो प्लीज कनेक्ट मी टू हिम, क्योंकि मैं भी ट्रैवलिंग से अब वापस आ चुका
श्योर।
हूँ, आई कैन फुल फ्लेज हेल्प हेल्प हिम आउट। मैं अपनी टीम को मुंबई में जो भी होगा उनको बोल दूंगा दैट दे वुड टेक केयर ऑफ हिम एट एवरी लेवल। बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली ड्यू
ओके,
टू माई
ओके,
कनेक्टिविटी इश्यूज, जहाँ भी था मैं, तो मैं कर नहीं पाया था उसको। बट नाउ आई
ओके, गॉट इट, गॉट इट। आई थिंक सो कुछ लोग अब ज्वाइन होना शुरू हो चुके हैं, सो आई थिंक आई एम गोना स्टार्ट टेकिंग देम, एंड दिस इज नॉट गोना बी अ वेरी लॉन्ग सेशन गाइस। सो सबसे पहले भागीरथ, गो अहेड, आपका कोई क्वेश्चन या कमेंट?
दोनों ही. First of all, I just want to thank you, both of you guys, for fighting this fight, which is really hard. We are all up against really powerful people, and I cannot sleep here in California, just like you were on sleepless nights. It's
3 बज
just
गए हैं,
crazy.
आई नो।
Yeah, it's just crazy how it is so hard still. I know there's
Yep,
a small good news today that we got, but
yep, yep.
it's been 100+ days, but we are still waiting for any verdict. And and there are so many people are fighting so hard to push our voice down. So I just want to say thank you to both of you guys and all the
One
other
second,
people
one
that are
second.
fighting.
Sanjay, you have to mute your. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, sorry, I don't want to take up too much time. I know there are so many people in queue, but I just want to thank you so much to both of you guys and every single person who's involved in this fight, because I know SSR, he was not just an actor, but he was an inspiration that has touched so many lives. And it's he wasn't I wasn't his biggest fan. He was a good actor. I was following him, but after he left, we need to do something about Bollywood. We need to do something about our society. I live in US.
Absolutely.
I'm a US citizen. It shouldn't be a matter for me, but it does touch my heart, just like you were on. So yeah, thank you to both of you guys, and that's all I wanted to say.
Sure. Just keep it. Keep the energy high.
थैंक यू।
Thank you. And try to sleep now.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Sanjay ji, please go ahead.
Hi, Varun and Vibhor. Can you hear me?
Sanjay, no,
यस।
there is some background noise. You have to turn off your video or whatever you want. Okay, looks like Ankit bhi mil gaye hain. Ankit is on Live Nation now. Yes.
Hi, Varun and Vibhor. You people are doing a wonderful job.
Sorry, Sanjay. Sorry, Sanjay. I have to cut you because you're watching your own clip, so वो हमें सुन रही है background में. You have to mute yourself or do something about the video.
Uh, can you hear me now?
No, no, no. Your video play is playing. Your YouTube. So why don't you join again? Right. Harjinder, you're on screen, please. Harjinder, can you hear us? Harjinder, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I was on mute.
You were not on mute actually, but that
Oh,
okay.
you might have done that.
बात करें.
So, how you guys are doing? I mean, Vibhor ji, क्या हाल है आपके?
बहुत बढ़िया हरजिंदर जी, थैंक यू।
सर मैं तो आपको
All
ट्विटर पे
hail
फॉलो
and
कर रहा था और आप एकदम से गायब हो गए, तो बड़ा वो लगा कि ठीक ठाक तो है सब और एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग वेल एट योर एंड।
yes, yes, everything is fine यार। थोड़ा ट्रैवल कर रहा था, so that is why I had to shut off from the social media for a few days, but glad to be back in the virtual world again,
चलो,
virtual evil world।
evil word, yeah, definitely it is। तो सर मेरे कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं जो कि आई थिंक यू गाइस हैव ऑलरेडी बीन आंसर्ड बिफोर, मे बी दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई हैव जॉइंड। तो पहला सवाल तो यही है सर कि आई नो इट्स टेकिंग टू लॉन्ग फॉर द सीबीआई टू इन्वेस्टिगेट एंड रियली डोंट नो व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, एंड बीच में न्यूज़ ऐसी भी सुनने को आ रही है कि बीजेपी और शिवसेना का कुछ पैक्ट हो गया है and in the background, and I think everything is now going around in a circles और ये drug angle लेके and सारा फोकस अब उद्धव ठाकरे से हट चुका है completely। तो ये सच में ऐसा कुछ चल रहा है या बिकॉज अभी सबके मन में
यार
ये ख्याल आ
यार
रहा है।
देखो अब कितना बड़ा पैचअप हो गया, उन्होंने 302 में एफआईआर कर दी है, इससे बड़ा पैचअप हो सकता है क्या? So don't worry, everything is going on smoothly. Don't worry about it. They would take their time, and we can't do anything about that. कि कितना time ले रहे हैं, we can't question it. Let them do
Right.
their job, and we'll do our job.
And one more thing, sir. This is the last question regarding this FIR about Tiger Shroff and all. And nothing came in media at all. I mean, कुछ भी नहीं आया media में. So it's all been suppressed, or it's definitely something is going around.
Absolutely suppress किया जा रहा है, and क्योंकि मेरे पास एफआईआर की कॉपी है, मैंने खुद देखी है, एंड क्योंकि विक्टिम को मैं पर्सनली जानता भी हूँ, so I can say that yes, the news is being suppressed.
Right. And this is very unfortunate. I think it looks like a banana republic in India now. And सब जंगल राज चल रहा है.
No.
But anyways, I won't take that long. Thanks guys for your answers and
Thanks, guys.
all the best.
All right, guys. So we're not gonna be live here for a very long time. ये एक बहुत छोटा सा stream करने की हमारी wish थी. I know a lot of people want to join, but please, थोड़ा सा, just restrict your comment या statement to a quick one, and I will not take anyone who will not turn on the camera. That is very clear. तो अगर आप कोई भी हैं, अगर आपका कैमरा ऑन नहीं होगा, I'm not gonna put you in stream, and you're just blocking others who want to come on the screen. So please be mindful of that, and I apologize ahead of time. All right, go ahead, Yash.
Uh, I would like to
Hello.
ask about hello,
Bole,
hello.
go ahead.
You can hear me, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Vibhor sir, I'm like a huge fan of you. Thank you for first adding me to the stream. I would like to ask in between like the questions that have been asked before also, but like in between the news has come like Shiv Sena and BJP like coming together or something. So because of that, the Sushant Singh Rajput case being suppressed and all of that. Like how true is it? Or like
Don't
ha
don't यार ये ना ये न्यूज़ देखना ही बंद कर दो तुम लोग, सीरियसली बोल रहा हूँ। We should after boycott Bollywood, we should trend boycott media as well.
All right. So, anyways, these are definitely questions for a Vibhor session, which you can definitely go and हम तो पूछेंगे ही पे, वहां जाके सारे questions पूछें आज. I think we were a little
एक
happy as well.
एक घंटे 4:30 बजे लाइव आ रहा हूँ भैया, प्रमोशन कर दो।
All right, yeah, absolutely. So less than 1 hour away, and क्योंकि अब obviously मेरे 3 बज चुके हैं already. So Vibhor will be live on his channel. Please go and ask those questions. But it's time, if you want to say something, any comment for Vibhor, for Varun, for our We Stand for Justice, yeah, is case से related, Sushant से related, please stick to that. Anything else, Yash?
यस
no, thank you.
All right, thank you so much for joining. All right, Abhishek, please go ahead.
विभोर सर हाय, मैं मेरठ से
हाय
अभिषेक बात
अभिषेक।
कर रहा हूँ। हाय हाय सर, मैं एक आईटी प्रोफेशनल हूँ और अगले साल मेरा भी एलएलबी कंप्लीट हो जाएगा। तो आपको देख के मेरे को बड़ा मोटिवेशन मिला है सर कि अच्छा लॉयर एटलीस्ट बनने की कोशिश पूरी रहेगी मेरी। मेरे आपसे सवाल सर इसमें ये है, पिछले 3 महीने से बहुत क्लोजली मैं सारी डिटेल्स वॉच कर रहा हूँ सुशांत के केस में, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इतना कौन सा बड़ा प्रेशर हो सकता है एंटायर सिस्टम के ऊपर कि कोई एक ईमानदार आदमी निकल के कभी नहीं आ पाया जो सच बता सके। मतलब इतनी क्लोज, मतलब आप लोग आपने ये देखा, मतलब पॉलिटिशियंस ने जितनी भी कवरिंग करी है वो इतनी क्लोज कैसे हो सकती है कि एक बंदा भी सर सामने निकल के नहीं आया कभी भी।
यार आ तो गए, हम लोग आ तो गए। और
नहीं, हम लोग तो आए हैं सर, लेकिन कोई मतलब पुलिस सिस्टम से मुझे नहीं लगता। तो इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि जब ये केस खत्म
यार
होगा,
देखो,
सारी सच्चाई सामने
मैं
आएगी,
बताता मैं
तो
बताता हूँ क्या
पुलिस के
होता
लिए
है जब
बड़ी
आप एक
सर मुश्किल होने वाली है।
देखो, मैं बताता हूँ आपको अभिषेक, जब आप सिस्टम
जी
में होते हो ना, तो सिस्टम, मैं क्यों ओपनली बात कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि मैं सिस्टम में नहीं हूँ, होते हुए भी नहीं हूँ।
जी एब्सोल्युटली।
जब वो लोग ओपनली बात, इसे सच्चाई सबको पता है।
हम्म।
आपको अगर लगता है कि मेरी मेरी मुंबई पुलिस में बात नहीं होती, मेरी हर रोज
ऑफ
होती है।
कोर्स, ऑफ
वो
कोर्स होती होगी।
वो एक ही बात कहते हैं सर, हमारे हाथ बांध रखे हैं, और ना,
हम्म।
हम सबसे पहले तो हम ही जूते मारे इन्हें, बॉलीवुड वालों
हम्म।
को।
सही है, सही बात है। चलिए सर, देखने वाली बात होगी कि मुंबई पुलिस वापस से ट्रस्ट कैसे बिल्ड करती है जनता में। होप फॉर द बेस्ट। थैंक यू फॉर योर एफर्ट्स।
All right. Thank you.
चले
Thank you.
वरुण,
And
आई नीड टू लीव वरुण।
absolutely. Go ahead. Go ahead.
थैंक यू,
Thank you so
बाय।
much again. Thank you.
थैंक
ठीक
यू
है,
वरुण।
तो
Right.
यू
Thanks.
वरुण, यू गाइस कैरी ऑन एंड आई सी यू लाइव अगेन गाइस एट 4:30। जय हिंद।
Free promotion. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. All right.
जय हिंद।
Okay. Yes. So, Palivela, please go ahead. You're mute. Okay, you're mute.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for adding me to the show. I'm from Hyderabad. I've been closely following your show, and kudos to you for pulling all these people together onto a single platform, and voicing the concerns that we all had. It's very deep. We are all deeply saddened. Our souls are hurt. So as to say, because the people that we've been following on screen, and the people that we have been knowing, and we think they are our idols. That's really crap. Now that with all the revelations and the truth coming out, the major concern that I've got here is for the next generation, our kids. How safe are they, given the situation? Because I see this as a huge racket on the Indian society, that you may blame the underworld for it, or the Pakistan, or whomsoever it is. So I'm deeply saddened and concerned about the future, my next generation. The kids that I've got 2 kids. I'm deeply concerned about them. Yeah, and also the drugs racket. If they can penetrate through Bollywood, if they can penetrate through schools, and they're everywhere then, right, into our society. So how do we ensure that our kids don't fall into this shit, and how do we ensure that we are keeping this at bay? This should be our strategy. And it would be great if you could talk to us on this, and what's your
Sure, sure.
inputs on this? How do we
Nahi, ye
ensure
to,
that?
that's a very important question, and that's a very important topic as well. And I think we are gonna continue talking about it on my show, and I'm sure Vibhu's gonna talk on his show as well. But let me be very honest. Let me be very clear about one thing. हम सब, Hindi में भी बोलूंगा, in English में भी बोलूंगा, but we are solely responsible for this. The word that you used, मैं नहीं use करना चाहूंगा, but we are responsible for that. हमारी ही खुद की गलतियां हैं, हमारी ही खुद की वजह से ये सब गटर बना था पहले। हमने ही इनको अपने सिर पे चढ़ाया था, और अभी भी चढ़ा रहे हैं। आई विल बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, अभी मैं देख रहा हूँ, चाहे वो आईपीएल को लेके हो, चाहे वो केबीसी से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे वो अभी बिग बॉस हो, अब आज भी इस टाइम पे भी उतना ही सपोर्ट, चाहे थोड़ा सा कम, मे बी 1-2% कम हुआ होगा सपोर्ट, पर आज भी वही, मैं आज भी सोशल मीडिया पे हम इतने एक्टिव हैं, वहां देखता हूँ लोग अभी भी उन उन एक्टर्स, उन उन क्रिकेटर्स को अभी भी उसी तरह से लाइक्स दे रहे हैं, व्यूज दे रहे हैं, अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हैं, शेयर कर रहे हैं सोशल मीडिया पे, और हर जगह उनको फॉलो कर रहे हैं। ऐसे भी कुछ लोग हैं जो अभी भी वो गेम्स, वो टीवी शोज, वो सब कुछ देख रहे हैं। शेम ऑन दोज पीपल, आई वुड से। अब इन स्टार्स और इन आर्टिस्ट से ज्यादा आई थिंक इट्स टाइम दैट वी शेम दोज फ्रेंड्स ऑफ आवर्स और पीपल जो हमारे फैमिली में हैं, जो अभी भी इन लोगों को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। मैं ऐसे ऐसे कुछ ग्रुप्स को भी जानता हूँ। फेसबुक पे एक बहुत बड़ा आजकल शुरू हुआ है, दे क्रिएट अ ग्रुप, एंड उस ग्रुप में इफ देयर आर 20, 30, 40,000 लोग, वो आज भी इन गेम्स के बारे में बातें कर रहे हैं, और इन केबीसी के अंदर कोई क्या कर रहा है उसके बारे में बात। दिस हैज टू स्टॉप। एक बार इनको ये क्लीन अप, हमें, वो कहते हैं ना, हम, मेरे शो पे एनके सूद आए थे और उन्होंने एक मुंबई मंथन का वर्ड यूज किया था, वो तब से मेरे साथ जुड़ गया है कि ये मंथन का टाइम है। वी रियली नीड टू क्लीन अप, इन सारी गंदगी को निकाल के एक फ्रेश स्टार्ट करने की बहुत जरूरत है। बहुत साल हो गए हैं, ऑन एंड ऑन एंड ऑन ऑन ये चली जा रहा है। अब थोड़ी देर के लिए कुछ हाईलाइट होता है केस, एकदम से हाई पिच चला जाता है, उसके बाद फिर हम लोग भूल जाते हैं। एंड इन सब आर्टिस्ट, स्टार्स, क्रिकेटर्स, सबको ये पता है कि इंडियन, एंड आई एम अ वेरी प्राउड इंडियन, बट मैं फिर भी बोलूंगा ये इंडियन मेंटेलिटी के ऊपर एक एक इनकी सोच ये है कि ये थोड़ी देर इनके दिमाग में रहता है, देन एवरीबडी गेट्स बिजी इन देयर लाइफ, दे नीड सम काइंड ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट, दे विल कम टू अस। और वही मैं इनके सूद का एक और एग्जांपल कोट करूंगा। उन्होंने शायद अभी वीडियो भी रिलीज किया है, और बहुत जल्दी उनसे इसके बारे में हमारे शो पे भी बात होगी। उन्होंने बड़ी क्लियर कहा है, ये आईपीएल दुबई क्यों गया है, ये इसलिए नहीं गया है कि दुबई में वहां लोग बैठ के एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, ये फॉर अनदर रीजन गया है। बहुत सारे लोगों का पैसा फंसा हुआ था, उसको निकालने के लिए ये दुबई तक पहुंच गया। आप जहां पर भी बैठे हैं, मैं यूएस में बैठा हूँ, क्या कोविड खत्म हो गया है? क्या कोविड की सिचुएशन नहीं है क्या? बट स्टिल ये लोग वहां पर सारे ऐसे बिहेव कर रहे हैं कि जैसे कोविड का नामो निशान ही नहीं है, और क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं सब लोग आपस में, फन। आई नो जितना हमें नॉर्मल लाइफ करनी है, बट एट द सेम टाइम देयर इज अ वेरी डर्टी काइंड ऑफ सीक्रेट बिहाइंड ऑल ऑफ दिस, और वो हम सबको समझ के हमें इनको ब्लॉक करना है। नहीं करेंगे देन वी डोंट हैव अ राइट कि अपने, जैसे आपने ये यू ब्रॉट अप अ क्वेश्चन, राइट, व्हाट अबाउट आवर फ्यूचर जनरेशन, देन वी डोंट हैव अ राइट टू इवन आस्क दैट क्वेश्चन। We don't. If we don't stop supporting them, if we don't stop supporting them, we don't have any rights to even ask that question. And that's how I think NK Sood se baat karke, he's a very intellectual person. I have really, really enjoyed my conversation. I'm going to enjoy more because he has been appreciative कि हमने इस show पे जैसे बात करी है. So we will definitely get him back again. And I will definitely make sure that each one of you जो हमें सुनते हैं इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे, they really get what he's trying to explain. He's an ex raw officer guys, जिन्होंने सिस्टम को इतनी क्लोजली देखा है, जो भी इस चीज का, इस गंदगी का पार्ट रहे हैं, एंड कई बार उनको भी इस चीज को इग्नोर करना पड़ा होगा अपने रोल में शायद। मुझे नहीं पता उन्होंने कितना किया, नहीं किया, या एक्चुअली उन्होंने किया कि नहीं, बट आज की डेट में अगर वो बैठ के हमारी हमारी आंखें खोल रहे हैं, इट्स हाई टाइम वी लिसन टू समवन हु नोज अबाउट इट। अगर अभी भी नहीं सुना गाइस, आई एम सॉरी। ऐसी ये गाड़ियां लोगों पे चढ़ती रहेंगी, उनकी डेथ्स होती रहेंगी, उनको मारा जाएगा, और ये कभी खत्म नहीं होने वाला। आज ये रेगुलर लोग हमारे, कल को हमारी फैमिली मेंबर्स होंगे। और एक हमारे शो पे ये कैसे एक लेडी आई थी और उन्होंने बिल्कुल साफ कहा था कि मेरा बेटा मॉडल बनना चाहता है। ये सब कुछ सुनने के बाद मैं तो उसको नहीं भेजना देना चाहती, बट वहां क्या होगा, बेटा जाना चाहता है पर माँ, पेरेंट्स नहीं भेजना चाहते, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होगा, इश्यूज होंगे। जब शुरुआत से ही उनको असलियत दिखाई जाएगी, आई थिंक इट विल मेक चेंज। एनीवेज, ये टॉपिक बहुत बड़ा है, मैं बहुत ज्यादा इस पे इमोशनल भी हो जाता हूँ, और बहुत ज्यादा गुस्सा भी आ जाता है मुझे, बट आई थिंक इट्स अप टू ऑल ऑफ अस। सो प्लीज ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड, अपने आसपास जरूर लोगों को एजुकेट करें और उनको समझाएं। जो नहीं समझता, इट्स अप टू देम, बट दैट्स व्हाट इट इज।
That exactly leads me to the next question. That's very, I'll just keep it short because I just want to give opportunity to others as well. आपको लगता है कि ये जो मोदी
Sure.
government है, is it really seriously into it? Are they really seriously taking this issue? Because I've been listening to all the other gentlemen and ladies. they've been expressing their concerns about slow chal raha hai ye case, ye wo karke. So I have got some kind of soft corner with Modi government, because I've seen some kind of a progress since they have started, their office. So I just feel that they are going to bring this to its logical end, but we should ensure that it doesn't seed up again. It doesn't start all over again once
Right.
once Modi retires. We have to have a suitable leader who can probably take this march forward. And we don't, and we it should not start all over again, right? So as we, as you've rightly
Absolutely.
said, we as citizens, we got to ensure that we are doing the right practice. Could be a smallest of the things, jumping a signal, rushing to your work, these small things that we can start doing it, within within our whatever set rules they are. We don't jump signals, we don't buy tickets in black, we don't encourage any kind of illicit stuff, or we don't entertain any people who are involved into it, especially.
Absolutely.
So it
No,
starts
absolutely.
with
I think
us,
from
Varun,
the question,
absolutely. That
हाँ,
thanks a
जो
lot.
आपने the question आपने जो पूछा, right? I mean, I'm going to quickly kind of give a short answer. चाहे वो मोदी हो, चाहे वो कोई भी गवर्नमेंट हो, right? Right now, I think the direction is very clear कि कुछ चीजें पकड़ी गई हैं, कुछ चीजें सामने आई हैं. I think we should definitely put trust in the government, चाहे वो किसी की भी गवर्नमेंट हो इस टाइम पे. But more than that, CBI is a very unbiased. Of course, we know how we all are और क्या कुछ हो सकता है और हुआ भी है, ऐसा नहीं मैं कहूँगा. But I think CBI के ऊपर we have to put full trust. I am very confident कि जैसे आज केस का अपडेट आया है, बहुत ऐसे और अच्छे अपडेट्स आएंगे बहुत जल्दी. बहुत सारे लोग इसी बहाने पकड़े जाएंगे. पूरा सब क्लीन अप होगा वो आई डोंट नो. आई डोंट वांट टू कमेंट ऑन दैट एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. बट एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम मैं सिर्फ इतने में ही खुश हूँ कि एटलीस्ट इट्स गोइंग इन द राइट डायरेक्शन. जो हमें नैरेटिव समझा, हमने सबने जो जॉइन करी जो डॉट्स, आई थिंक वी आर गोइंग इन द राइट डायरेक्शन. सो लेट्स कीप पेशेंस इज व्हाट आई से. लोग बहुत इम्पेशेंट हो रहे हैं, वो दिख रहा है. वो सड़कों पे उतरने वाले ऑलमोस्ट हो चुके हैं. But I think the need of the hour is just be a little bit more patient. We will get justice for Sushant. Justice will be served for sure. So thank you again.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you.
All right, Uncle. Yes. असली नाम तो नहीं होगा, obviously आप अपने आप अंकल बोल रहे हैं, तो please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Yes, please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I never used to watch movies like that, but when I heard that Sushant was said to have committed suicide, then I was much attracted to this, and I started finding out about him, of his early stages and things like that. So it is the new development of imposing 302 on this case is a slap on the psychiatric mafias who have targeted the young generations around the world. So I have two questions which I want to ask Vibhor. There are two questions which I have found much common in this particular domain, which a lot of people wanted to know. The first question is, what was the issue with the politician Swami and Vibhor? First one. Second, is Vibhor's primary Twitter handle back active?
Okay. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर तो आपको विभोर के सेशन पे मिलेगा. यू नीड टू जॉइन इट एट आई थिंक 4:30 योर टाइम ऑन हम तो पूछेंगे ही. दैट्स हिज यूट्यूब चैनल. सो प्लीज गो अहेड एंड जॉइन और वहां पर डेफिनेटली आस्क हिम दैट क्वेश्चन. सेकंड क्वेश्चन जो आपने उनके हैंडल का बोला, नो द हैंडल इज स्टिल नॉट अप. आई हैवंट सीन दैट अनलेस के लास्ट 4 घंटे में कुछ हुआ तो आई डोंट नो. बट टिल माय इवनिंग इट वाज नॉट एक्टिव. और अब रात के मेरे 3:15 बज रहे हैं. So I don't think it is active.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining. All right. Vijay Lakshmi.
Thank you, Mr. Varun. I've been trying this to reach you since long time, but I couldn't
I am
come.
sorry.
I'm calling from Hyderabad.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay because yeah, I'm from
Okay.
Hyderabad. Actually, you know, I'm more like I'm involved in this thing right from the day we lost Sushant. You know, though I was not watching his movie, I've never watched his movie before. In fact, I've not seen him even the programs what he has done. You know, but still somehow I think it's really as the Sushant's issue. Everyone says that it's a miracle that he brought, like it is a miracle only, you know, like his power brought us all together. So we all really should fight. It is now, it is beyond. Okay, so to some extent it was Sushant's issue, but now it has become beyond, like the person who spoke just before us, like Mr. Santosh was raising. What about our future, like our children? You know, where, you know, nowadays people go leaving parents to different countries, different places in India. What happens now? It is today Bollywood, tomorrow it can be some other places also, isn't it? So we have to really fight for this, and we all have to be together. And I'm really very happy that many of you are, I mean, all of you are having this giving a platform where we can come and ventilate our thoughts. You know, thank you very much. In fact, I wanted to talk to Mr. Vibor, but I couldn't do it. Thank you very much.
That
Anyway,
yeah,
we
4 o'clock.
all
4
together.
o'clock. Go
Yeah,
to his channel. Definitely, if you want to talk
yeah,
to him, go to his
sure,
channel. 4 o'clock.
sure.
But no, thank
Yes,
you so
yeah.
much. You're absolutely right.
Thank
I
you very
think
much.
this has been a divine. This has been a divine power. You know that Sushant
Yes, it's
brought
a
all
divine
of us
power.
together.
Exactly.
सोचा नहीं
Exactly.
था कि all of us would do this.
Yes.
This is again like completely unimaginable is what I feel,
Yes,
and I'm happy
exactly.
to be a little teeny weeny part of that, and I'm really happy and excited that we are going in the right direction as well. So just
Exactly,
keep the
exactly.
support, just keep patience, and just
Yeah,
keep on fighting. We all are in there
yeah.
together.
Yes, yes,
Thank you,
definitely. And you,
thank you,
even you,
Vijay.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, Santosh ji. So last set of people, please
जी
mute yourself and go ahead.
जी वरुण सर नमस्कार
बोलो. नमस्कार सर.
जी आवाज आ रही है मेरी सर
बिल्कुल सर.
जी 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 मैं
बहुत
बस इसलिए जुड़ा हूँ कि मैं बस लोगों से जुड़ना चाहता हूँ इसलिए कि सब लोग सिर्फ बातें कर रहे हैं मेरे हिसाब से जो मुझे लगता है लेकिन जमीनी स्तर पे सर कोई सामने नहीं आना चाह रहा मुझे जो जहाँ तक अभी फील हुआ इधर कुछ दिनों में कि हमारे बीच से लोग पुलिस द्वारा उठा लिए जा रहे हैं उसके लिए लोग सिर्फ बातें कर रहे हैं आगे कोई नहीं आ रहा है कोई सपोर्ट मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा सर बेसिकली
सर ऐसा नहीं ऐसा
जमीनी स्तर पे मैं इस बात से
राइट.
थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्ब हूँ
मैं थोड़ा
जी
सा
जी
डिसएग्री करूंगा उससे.
बताइए सर
रीजन बीइंग कि जब से ये साहिल को उठाया गया पुलिस
जी जी बताइए सर
लेके
बिल्कुल
गई हैं, हम लोग थोड़ा बहुत जैसे पता कर रहे हैं,
जी
लोग
जी
जाके सपोर्ट दे रहे हैं. वो अपूर्व जो उनकी फ्रेंड जो उनके साथ थी, उन्होंने भी बताया कि कुछ लोग वहां पर आए
जी जी
थे.
जी वही वही बात मैं थोड़ा सा इंटरप्ट करता हूँ आपको कि उन्होंने भी बोला था कि वहां पे इतने लोग आखिर बहुत लोग हैं जो जुड़ते हैं अप्रिशिएट करते हैं लेकिन वहां से भी सिर्फ एक
राइट.
अपूर्वा उनके साथ आई क्या
नहीं
वहां
नहीं
पे
नहीं,
और
और भी
बाकी
आए
लोग
थे,
नहीं है
और
सर
भी आए थे.
आना चाहिए आएंगे तभी
आई
तो
नो,
मोरल
वो मैं
सपोर्ट बढ़ेगा
मानता हूँ, पर आप ये भी समझे, थोड़ी सी हमें ना चीजें
जी
एज एज
जी जी
एज इंडिविजुअल्स हमें समझने की बहुत जरूरत है. अब वाइल मैं आपकी बात से बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ कि जिस तरह का
जी
हमें सपोर्ट चाहिए, दिखना चाहिए, वो हर जगह नहीं दिखता. पर आपको मैं कुछ
जी
एग्जांपल
सर
देता हूँ. वहां पर साहिल के लिए भी 3-4 लोग उस
जी
टाइम पे ऑड आवर पे वहां पहुंचे थे, जिन्होंने उसके फादर और अपूर्व
जी
और इनसे बात भी करी है, जो मुझे पता लगा है. उसके बाद भी मैं आपको बता नहीं
जी जी
सकता कि सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू इतने सारे एडवोकेट्स और जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट लॉयर्स, वो
जी
सबने उनको कांटेक्ट करिए, कोशिश करी है, कुछ ने बात भी करी है. तो आई थिंक वो कड़ी जुड़ी है, वो कड़ी बहुत अच्छे से. मेरी
जी
साहिल के ब्रदर से खुद बात हुई थी और उसने मुझे भी यही समझाया कि मैं करना चाहता हूँ, मैं लोगों को बताना चाहता हूँ, पर आप ये समझे कि साहिल इस टाइम जेल में है। अगर मैं कुछ भी बोलता हूँ इट विल बी टेकन अगेंस्ट हिम, सो आई हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल। और उसके भाई ने बड़ी प्यार से मुझे बात करी कि मैं
जी जी
मीडिया को भी यही बता रहा हूँ, लोगों को जो सपोर्ट इतना दे रहे हैं उन सबका बहुत उन्होंने थैंक्स किया। तो उनको भी बहुत सारे लोगों को सपोर्ट होता है। पर इस
जी
टाइम पे
बिल्कुल।
जैसे अभी हो रहा है अंकित और गणेश के साथ, राइट? आप अगर देख रहे हैं, सबसे पहले मैंने लाइव
जी जी
किया,
वही चीज,
वहां
वही मैं
कितने
कहने
सारे
वाला
लोग
था।
आ गए हैं। नाउ यू आल्सो हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, हमें एटलीस्ट मैंने तो
जी
अपने शो पे भी उनको सामने बोला, प्लीज लोगों को दूर करो, नहीं तो आप अरेस्ट हो जाओगे।
जी जी
इस टाइम पे कोविड बहुत बुरी तरह से फैला हुआ है। इस टाइम पे अगर
जी
कुछ रिस्क हुआ, भूल जाओ आप पद यात्रा, भूल जाओ आप सत्याग्रह, आप जेल में जाओगे क्योंकि यू आर नॉट फॉलोइंग द गवर्नमेंट गाइडलाइन। तो आप उस पॉइंट को भी थोड़ा समझें, कोविड ने बहुत
जी
ज्यादा
जी
बुरा हाल
बिल्कुल।
किया हुआ है। उस वजह से भी लोग थोड़ा कंट्रोल में है, बट उसके बदले में सोशल मीडिया पे एक्टिव रहें।
जी वो भी है, और थोड़ा सा।
या
जी जी
बोले।
जी। और लोग जो
हाँ,
बिग बॉस, कौन
वो
बनेगा करोड़पति
यस,
फिल्में सिर्फ अवॉइड और बाइकआउट की
बिल्कुल,
बातें हो रही है सर,
वो मैं मानता
ये थोड़ा सा मॉरल डाउन
हूँ,
करता है हमारा।
वो मैं बिल्कुल
जी
मानता हूँ।
ओके सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल। नहीं, आपने सही कहा। आई थिंक दैट इज़ वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट। आपने ये जो पॉइंट बोला, आई थिंक वी हैव सेड इट मेनी टाइम्स एंड विल कंटिन्यू टू टॉक अबाउट इट। हाँ जी, नंदन जी, प्लीज़ गो अहेड। Nandan ji, can you hear us?
First of all, great job, Varun.
Nandan,
You know, you know, yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello.
yes, please
So
go
first of
ahead.
all, I just want to thank you. Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you for bringing me on the platform. And next, great job, Varun. Sustained fight has finally got us to this level of the first breakthrough in
Right. I don't know if
this will be the starting point.
you're breaking. You're breaking. I cannot even hear you properly. You're breaking, sir.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, looks like we lost him. Sanjay ji, please go ahead.
Hi, Varun. I'm calling from Qatar. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Good, good. Varun, you are doing a fantastic job. Though I'm not a very, active on this social media thing, but SSR case has brought me into the whole thing. And very recently, I've been following with you on these platforms, and there are certain concerns which worries me that this case is going to mark a benchmark whether justice still prevails or not. Like people are talking about the central government, what is their role, are they going to have certain alignments with Shiv Sena. So this definitely shakes your belief, and to an extent a common like man like us, this is a high profile case wherein so much of manipulation has been done since beginning. If you see the way Mumbai police has acted and everything, you can see through very, very clearly what has happened. But putting it to a conclusion by CBI is, people are getting impatient. So I am only to the still I believe there is judiciary, and I think with the passing time, the faith of the common man should be even more stronger with when we come to the conclusion with this case. But yes, there are two three things which is very very clear now, is that the social media, that it has a power, and common man like me and others, they can do wonders, they can do wonders, whenever you feel little
So,
low, and that power comes again, you know so I'm really
yeah.
thankful to you and Vibhor, Ishkaran ji, Ujjwal Trivedi ji. I am not judging anyone. I think on their each of them are very good in their platform, and I believe them completely. And I think people should get some more positive vibes. Just don't lose heart. And I think for the youngster children today, you know, they should see the real and the real thing. Whom they have made their heroes. So you have really started that boycott thing, a very good startup, because people are lazy. They talk but they don't act, like other friends said, that they talk on the real platform, they don't want to do anything. So you have given a ready made thing, just click the button, and so I would I really appreciate that, and something like that should continue. And I hope that other people are wanted to speak, so I think they should also get a fair
Sure,
chance.
sure.
What do you think about the
No,
judiciary, what I'm saying? Yeah, please.
yeah, two comments for you first. First of all, thank you so much, for all the appreciation. Of course, I also agree. All of us, jitne bhi platforms pe, we all are doing whatever we can to our best. अपने अपनी एक अलग reach है, अपनी अपनी एक अलग audience है. Of course, we have common audience as well. That is not the question. But at the same time, the reason, the cause is common, which is Sushant, right? So वो रहना भी चाहिए, और हर एक का अपना एक different perspective है. But on the other hand, I also say कि हम लोग चाहे अलग अलग चल रहे हैं, हमें अपनी डायरेक्शन अलग अलग चला रहे हैं, बट हमारा गोल ना हम भूलें. We should definitely stick to the common path, and let's not get into anything else, because the people outsiders, they really want us to kind of एक इंडिया का बड़ा common concept है, divide and rule. So they will continue
Yes,
to do that. I think till the time we don't divide amongst each other, I think we will definitely not let them rule. और जहां तक रही दूसरी बात, आपने जो वेबसाइट की बात करी है, एक्चुअली that's a very good point that you brought up, and I really want to give a quick update. This particular website, which is We Stand for Justice, will be kind of upgraded, and you will see a lot of stuff on this portal now. अभी आपको 3 से 4 golden buttons, जिन्हें मैं कहता हूँ, वो buttons दिख रहे हैं. Very soon you will see few more buttons. Of course, you will have all the content for other स्टार्स, सेलिब्रिटीज, ब्रांड, जो ब्रांड्स को आप बॉयकॉट करना चाहते हैं, जिन आर्टिस्ट को, वो सब हम करेंगे, वो सब होता रहेगा यहाँ पर. मोर देन दैट, व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज वी आर आल्सो नाउ इन द प्रोसेस, और मैं करने से पहले ही आप सबके साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज दिस इज योर ओन पोर्टल, सो इट इज नॉट समथिंग दैट आई एम गोना हाइड. व्हाट वी आर आल्सो डूइंग राइट नाउ एज वी स्पीक इज, हम गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेस के लिए भी वी आर कंपोजिंग सर्टेन ईमेल्स. We'll also have an email for the PMO. We'll also have emails for the HMO. Everything will be documented there. आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा, हम लेजी हो जाते हैं. लेजी से ज्यादा आई थिंक most of the people, कई बार लैंग्वेज का एक इशू रहता है. They don't know what to write, and they're very scared कि हम एक गवर्नमेंट आईडी को भेज रहे हैं. We really have to be careful about what we send,
right,
right? What the content should be. So I think we vetted that content. We made sure the content is error free, and because most of the times government officials say they are expected to revert back, either चाहे auto response ही आए, but they're
right,
expected to give you some kind of response back. तो अगर हम कुछ भेज रहे हैं गवर्नमेंट आईडी पे, we really want to make sure. So we are working on that. You will start seeing a lot of different pages on our website. You
appreciate.
all have to understand one single thing, which I am going to be I'm very proud of what we've accomplished, but also we also want to tell you, this is all of us. जितने लोग हम एक छोटी सी हमने टीम बना ली है, we are doing it depending on our availability of time. This is not a
Right,
startup. This is not a business for us. We are not even earning any money out of it. We are doing it out of passion. तो हमें जब जब टाइम लगता है, हम उसके ऊपर we put in a lot of time, effort, and energy. So bear with us, but yes, once you see the final product, which will be an evolving thing as well, but the final product, you all will be very happy, and we really want all of you to use it to the best of your ability. Share करें, spread करें, WhatsApp में जहां मर्जी करें लोगों को. किसी को issue आता है, please, I have put in my personal email ID as well. मेरे को emails
right.
करें, I'm as much as I can respond back, I will. Otherwise info पे करेंगे तो we have our team also who can respond. So every information is public. हमारा ये public platform आपका है. Please use it to your best utilization that you can. And thank you
Thank you,
for
Varun.
all that.
As a common man, I think we will always support you. We just need your guidance. And as per my capability and capacity, definitely I will try to propagate so that common man should realize the force of social media and should be used in a positive way. Thank you.
Thank you for that. All right, I know, Prav, you want to leave early, so maybe you could skip. I'm sorry, Pradeep, if you could give 1 minute to Prav, and go ahead, Prav. You are mute.
Yeah. Varun, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Can
can.
you hear me? Yeah. Oh, great, great. First of all, congratulations to the whole SSRians. It's been such a moment,
Absolutely.
that we've been waiting for, and especially to you, Varun, and to Vibhor. I'm not a big fan of Bollywood. I'll be honest with you, in that I'm not a native Hindi speaker. I'm from down south, but the kind of things that we common people have accomplished with this one particular case is mind blowing. And this one SSR had to die. Sushant had to die to bring us all together. Is such a
Yeah.
testimony to what is what has been going on in the background. Like, why did we have to why did we have to lose a life to actually get
Right.
closer? But even for the for the better good, we've come closer. We've united together, and then we're fighting for the justice. Now, one thing I wanted to ask you, this is this is a query, or maybe a concern, more like, we've got two parties here. One is the party who are fighting for justice, and there's another party, and there's that is trying to fight against it with tooth and nail, making sure that they bring it down. And there's also another party, which is the government and the investigation agencies and all that. But having said all that,
Right.
we've seen in the past a number of times where the CBI has been brought, they've been manipulated, and they've actually drifted away. The investigation, they've kind of, and all this is happening in the backdrop of people who've actually created that momentum, who've actually brought that case forth. They slow down, like, over a period of time. I'm not talking immediately, I'm not talking in the next month or so. With what we have achieved, what the SSRian, the team SSR has achieved in the last couple of months is absolutely amazing. What I'm saying is, time is always the healer, and I believe personally time is also a manipulator, which means that over a period of time, people will slowly drift away. Like, that passion that we have right now, it's so. And what will happen, what I fear will happen, is somebody in all this, the for the party, against the party, it doesn't matter, they may come in, manipulate, and drift us away from from this investigation reaching a logical conclusion. How can we stop that? This is more my concern, basically. I just want to know, what is your view on that?
Right. It's a very kind of tricky question. Like you very correctly said, time could be a healer, but it could be a manipulator as well, right? And in this case, what one thing which has come out common is, which is huge. It has brought people from around the world, irrespective of the level of stardom that Sushant had, irrespective of, he was definitely not the Shahrukh, he was definitely not the, we used to kind of, pray them, or have people have temples for these stars, surprisingly. So he was a very common star, he was a very common man, just like you, me, anybody. He had big dreams, and he accomplished so much in these 34 years of his life. Last 9 years of his professional life, he's achieved way more than all these, so-called superstars. But at the same time, I think one thing which has really come out is, if we as common people, common man, if we come together, then we have way more power. It's just that,
There's
our
definitely
personal
no
lives,
doubt.
our personal and professional lives, we get sucked into so much, stuff,
Yeah,
that we
this is
forget.
slow down.
I'll tell you. I'll give you my example. I'll be very honest about it. This is not a job that I'm doing right now. It is not paying
Yeah.
any of my bills, right? And I am doing it for the last almost 30 days on social media, or on YouTube, and then more than that, I've been doing on my other platforms as well. But uh, end of the day, your family definitely takes precedence over anything else. That's
Absolutely,
the
absolutely.
main thing, which we all, and especially consider people in India. Right now, COVID is like killing people everywhere around the world. In India, yes, the death rate is a little low, but people are out and about because they have to earn money. They have to feed their
Right.
family. So they have
Varun,
very,
if I may interrupt,
yeah,
I'm sorry, Varun, if I may interrupt. I mean, my question was more from the angle of what could the people in power could do. Like for instance, Vibhor, for instance, he's within the system. He's somebody who he's within the
I don't
system.
know.
He has all our support. He has all our
Right.
support, and we love him as much as all the SSRians, and we
Right.
are providing all the support, all the prayers, and all the good wishes for you guys. But the change obviously has to come from somebody who's in the system, within the system.
Correct.
So, what, in
Correct.
your opinion, what can actually put the pressure on? What can to keep the
Yeah.
momentum on? That's more like my
So
question.
I just have,
So,
yeah, I just have two things about that. One is we need more people like Vibhors who can
yeah,
take the risk first. I got involved with Vibhor. I could not take that risk because of the other things that happened in my personal life, and the kind of threats
yeah,
and all. So you need to have somebody who can really be such a brave heart that you don't freaking worry about anything else that's happening. The second thing is,
definitely, definitely.
you I don't know about you personally, but as an individual, if you are the citizen of India, if you have that birthright or you have that right, please go ahead and vote for the people who you feel are the right people to take certain decisions and make those decisions on your behalf. Don't just blindly follow a person or a party or a person, a personal kind of agenda.
No,
Do it what
definitely.
you feel. But yes, at the same time, it's gonna take a while. I'm as much as of a proud Indian I am, but at the same
Yeah.
time, our society is such that we will still be bound. There is still child marriage still happening in certain parts of the country. There is still, a lot of backwardness around certain things. There are still people who are taking money and putting their votes for them. I think all this
Mm.
needs a lot of, and the good thing is, the good news of this sad part is, now people have literally awakened. Now people like you, me, we are
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
YouTube. Abhi maine few minutes ago I did that Facebook, the YouTube live, and my team member, when he was talking to a lady, YouTubes and Facebooks, now they can make some sense. Earlier it was whatever was shown on the TV and all that stuff. Now they have so many platforms. They should apply some sense and do certain things on their own. Agar ek ek karke, if we start doing it, I think we can definitely bring a lot of change. We are doing it
right.
from whatever we can right here. Vibhor's doing on his platform. Other people are doing on their platform. People are doing it in written media. I know people who have started writing blogs now, and then there are people who are doing these, podcasts. So I think it's
Yeah,
all about socializing and kind of putting it into the mainstream rather than
right,
watching all these stars, bahus, and craps. You know,
right,
listen to
right.
people who make some.
Varun, my concern was mainly around the investigation agencies, like the CBI. We know it's one of the premium investigation agencies in India. They do a wonderful
Right.
job, without pressure. If they have no pressure, they do a wonderful job. But when pressure is put on them, they kind of actually, take a step back, basically. And
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
like the CBI can't be bought out. They can be bought out, and I've seen several cases down
Exactly.
in multiple places. I mean, we've known this, that CBI, being the investigative agency they are very good, but they can also be bought out. Now, with all that's happening at the moment, I think they are doing a great job. But we
There.
also keep hearing this political angle or the political interference coming, saying that there is a Bihar election on the horizon, and that can actually slow down things a little bit. And it's like CBI deciding when to release the information, trickle it down, so it doesn't come out as a big breaking news or anything like that. Like, for instance, the Ames report. All along, we know that Ames report would have actually hinted more towards the homicide angle, but they decided that if you actually put that out, obviously there will be a lot of hangama, or there will be a lot of noise. So
Right.
to avoid that, they said that it could either be homicide is not ruled out, but at the same time we are also looking at the other angle. Now all this kind of things will come in play, and over a period of time it will slow down things. This was my concern. So, like, from a Vibor's
Right.
perspective, I hope from Vibor and people like who are in the system, within the system, they will keep up the pressure, and we will, as normal ordinary people, we will provide all the support you can, because this is one
Yeah.
case, Varun, that has come so far, with just
Absolutely.
sheer perseverance of the people, and the people like yourself, like Vibhor, and a lot of other hundreds of thousands of SSRians,
All of
which
you. All
united
of
all
you.
of
All
us,
of you.
which is great. Which is
Absolutely.
great, and I hope that momentum doesn't go down. I don't want to go
And
into too much details, but the second request I
sure.
had, I think it's already been answered. The We Stand for Justice, is that the common platform that we will have from now on, to report
Yes.
anything, such as
Yes.
the SSR space. We report anything on that website, and we will have something of this sort taken up by yourself.
Yes, you'll see a lot of other updates as well. We're going to have certain, just wait for a few updates. We are also putting down certain key questions around the whole case, which a lot of you have questions, around the same kind of topic. So we're going to consolidate all that. So our content team is kind of working on that. So you'll find a lot of useful content around this case, and it will just not be Sushant's case. We are also doing, Sri Devi's case. We are also doing Ajitab. We are
Yeah.
also going to take a few more, and we're also going to talk about the farmers issue in India and everything that is around, any issue, any person who needs any kind of justice. We will give that on this platform. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much for giving
Yeah.
us a voice,
Look forward
Varun.
to it.
Thank you so much for giving
Absolutely.
ordinary people this voice. Thank you so much. All your work and
Thank you.
everybody's work out there is much, much appreciated. I pray that we get justice for Sushant as quickly as possible, and I pray,
Absolutely.
and all the good well wishes to all the SSRians out there. Thank you so much. Much love. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. All right. Thanks,
Thank
bro.
you.
All right, Pradeep ji, thank you for first accommodating. And please go ahead. You're mute. You are mute.
Yeah, thank you very much. Can you
Yes.
hear me now? Yeah,
Yes.
thank you,
Loud and
man.
clear.
Thank you, first of all, for adding me to the chat. I just joined, to be honest, to show my support for SSR. I'm following this,
Great.
and just thought, from inside, I should join and show my support, because that's what I can do maximum. I'm sure,
Appreciate it.
these incidents have happened in past, and we all know what results were there, and we don't know what will happen in this case, because power and money prevails in India, we all know, and
Right.
we all have rights in India, but nothing happened to those rights. But yeah, just to show my support, I'll not take much time, and thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for what
No,
work you are doing. It's great, all of you, and we are here to support you all, these ordinary common people. I joined from UK, so I must tell you, when all of our friends, we get together, we discuss this, and we speak about you guys, what you are doing on digital media, because this will change things further. Not only those TV channels, the biased news
exactly.
channels. I do not support any party. I just support policies, and these media people, they just support parties. That's the difference you guys are making, because you are supporting the cause and the policies,
Right.
and that will make the difference. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the support, and keep this coming. And appreciate
Thank you.
your patience as well.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. All right, Deepak ji, last time. New look. Welcome back.
Great, thank you. So I always wait for you, that when you will come online. Like, either I listen to you on YouTube, or I try to make an attempt to say hello. that I am listening to you. See, one thing I wanted to say that when you start these shows where like you raise the people voice for this case or like any other
आवाज
case.
कट रही है.
So
Deepak, your voice is cutting in and out. We can't hear you properly.
okay, so now is it audible?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would say just a suggestion from my side, like looking at the situation where people have pick up like Sahil Chaudhary like as a YouTuber, उनको उठा लिया, और अभी एक और जो है यूट्यूबर है FF करके एक और है, उनको भी उठाने की जो है प्लानिंग चल रही है, so called like the expertise of Mumbai police. सो आई वुड से आप अपने यूट्यूब के जो इनिशियल स्टार्ट होता है, यू शुड पुट सम लीगल डिस्क्लेमर सो दैट एटलीस्ट योर शो इज लीगली प्रोटेक्टेड. कोई लीगल उसमें कोई जो ना कोई पंगा ना ले सके. पॉइंट इज वी आर
आप अपनी
यू
स्क्रीन
आर
पे देखें, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देखें, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देखें. Okay, here you go.
ओके.
Oh, sorry.
ग्रेट
ये देखें.
ग्रेट ग्रेट ग्रेट.
और अगर आपको
So
लगता
ये
है कि
आता
इसमें
है.
कुछ addition, remove. So this comes up as soon as we start the live. This is a screen which will stay there for about 15-20 seconds where everybody can read it, and then it definitely goes away. ठीक है.
ये बढ़ गया है. Like this is I was not even aware of it, so that's good. So I thought let me also give you some kind of legal advice from my side so that आप पे कोई हार्म ना है, because you're doing a very good job. जब हम कोई अच्छा काम करने जाते हैं तो बुरी ताकतें रोकती हैं, but हम बहुत सारे अच्छे लोग हैं that we will be definitely be victorious in our own struggle. So just wanted to put like this thing to your notice. It may help. So keep doing your job. Or one thing I also wanted to say that we how as a common people can support. मैं भी ये सोच रहा था कि मेरे को क्या करना चाहिए. This is the way we can support by when we can we are coming live on the show, or we are listening to your show, or we are putting our comments on Twitter or Facebook or other social media. So if one person is raising his voice and 100 people are raising the same voice, obviously somewhere it is creating a solid noise of those people who are doing wrong things. So जो बुरा काम कर रहे हैं उनको पता है कि लाखों लोग जो है चिल्ला रहे हैं जस्टिस दो, तो मतलब कोई गड़बड़ हुई है तभी जस्टिस दो. हजारों लोग मरते हैं,
Exactly.
कितने सारे लोग और भी मरे हैं, बट जस्टिस इसी केस में क्यों, और इतने सारे लोग क्यों? So this tells the support that yes, people are supporting. So this is also my message to all the viewers, all the SSRians, that try and come live, speak to you, or speak to Vibhor, or speak to the Tiger, right, and other. Put your comments on social media as much as you can whenever you get time. मैं भी ऑफिस का काम जल्दी खत्म करता हूँ, और let me try to put some comment. Let me try to put do some contribution in the SSR. So this is my way of doing it. So I thought let me share my views so that people should not think यार वो घर में बैठ के सिर्फ यही बातें कर रहे हैं कि हाँ हमें जस्टिस चाहिए. पर आप घर में बोल रहे हो जस्टिस चाहिए, आपके घर वाले हो सकता है 2-4 लोग और यार ये जो है ऐसे बोल रहा है, लेट मी फॉलो दैट. सो ऐसे चेन बन जाती है. माउथ टू माउथ जो पब्लिसिटी होती है वो सबसे स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट होती है, और उसकी कन्विक्शन बहुत ज्यादा होती है, बिकॉज यू आर स्पीकिंग फ्रॉम योर कन्विक्शन रेदर देन कोई एड्स आ रही हैं, कुछ भी आ रहा है. So I would say that all the SSRians, today is the protest day where Ganesh and Ankita are also in Delhi. Unfortunately, I cannot go to Delhi because of COVID. I am like in the other location. Otherwise, I
आपकी
could
आवाज
have
कट
been.
रही है, बहुत आवाज कट रही है दीपक. दीपक अब बहुत ज्यादा आवाज कट रही है. Now I can't even listen to you properly.
Okay, now is it audible?
It's a little better, but I think you definitely need to either reboot your router या थोड़ा internet का लग रहा है. You know, you're very choppy.
Sure. So just एक चीज बोलनी है. After that, no other point that we should raise our voices like in whatever we can, be it any social media platform. This is the way as like SSRians can fight peacefully. This is a peaceful protest, right? So as if like we are fighting a independence. जैसे इंडिपेंडेंस की हमने बड़ी सारी मूवीज देखी हैं कि क्या जो आपने जो
Right.
है माँ बाप वगैरह से उनसे सुना है, तो ये हमारा टाइम है. सो हाउ पीसफुली वी कैन प्रोटेस्ट these kind of things. So virtually we can do it. So be safe and watch your content, whatever you write, and do it regularly. This is all I want to say.
Yes, Twitter पे मैं जरूर एक्टिव रहूंगा, but of course यहाँ थोड़ा सा फेसबुक लाइव या यूट्यूब लाइव करने में बस यही होता है कि आई जस्ट डोंट वांट टू बी अ माउथ पीस फ्रॉम अ न्यूज एजेंसी. अभी जैसे हमने अंकित और गणेश का किया, व्हेन वी हैव द रियल स्टफ, वी रियली वांट यू टू गेट द रियल स्टफ आउट टू यू. बाकी चीजों के लिए भी वी विल डेफिनेटली सेट अप सम टाइम. वी आर प्लानिंग सर्टेन थिंग्स के कुछ वीकली हमारे कुछ टॉपिक्स के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. बट उससे मुझे याद आया, डू जॉइन टुमारो, which is Friday morning, when I have Mr. Salgaonkar 2.0, जिनसे बहुत सारे लोगों को बहुत सारे questions हैं, and they are very very confused कि भाई what happened and all that stuff. So we're going to talk a little bit about the confusion, but at the same time we're also going to talk to him about certain issues. uh, क्योंकि आई थिंक विजय ने बहुत सारे ट्वीट करता रहता है और बहुत सारी चीजें, तो लोग ये जानना चाहते हैं कि विजय है कौन, व्हाट्स हिज रियल side of Vijay, and वो भी हम लाएंगे. But at the same time he has some things that he wants to talk about, so we are really looking forward. So कल आप join करें, but उसके बाद we are gonna do certain more regular cadence पे. We are also looking forward to Mr. NK Sood one more time. It was a very fruitful session last time, and I'm really looking forward to the next conversation with him. And we are also getting some new stuff, new things, and new people who really need justice. So keep the support coming, and keep watching. We'll keep you motivated as well, as much as you keep us motivated. So thank you for all the support again. And
So
with that, I think
if possible you can put a week's calendar so that we are aware कि हाँ किस time पे क्या show आने वाला है आपका, so that
सर
we can
आप
plan our
हमारे
work
हमारी
accordingly.
जो प्रोडक्ट टीम का हमारी जो प्रोडक्ट टीम का एक वो है ना रोड मैप, आप सारा कुछ आप आज ही मेरे से ले लोगे तो मैं क्या करूं. सो वी ऑलरेडी हैव प्लान्स टू पुट अप अ कैलेंडर ऑन आवर वेबसाइट, जहां पर आपको वेरी स्पेसिफिकली यूल हैव आज आप मेरे से सारा बाद में मुझे मेरी टीम गाली देगी कि सब कुछ बक के आ गया है शो पे. बट टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, वी हैव दैट प्लान. वी विल बी पुटिंग अप अ कैलेंडर. You will exactly see one day what time is the show. You will also have an ability, अगर आप लोग आउटलुक या अपना कोई भी मेलिंग वो यूज करते हैं, ये भी हम ऑप्शन आपको दे देंगे कि आप उसको एज अ कैलेंडर इनवाइट रख लो, ताकि आप कहीं बाहर भी हो तो हम आपको पीछा ना छोड़े. सो यू विल बी एबल टू डाउनलोड इट एज अ कैलेंडर इनवाइट and click on it, save it, and then join from wherever you want. So बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, but gradually we will definitely get everything done. Right now our focus is Sushant. Let's make sure we get justice for him, his family, his, and we always say, we've seen his poor dad, how tired he is looking right now. We really want to make sure he gets his closure, and then he lives a happy, contented life. Not sure about the happy part, but at least a contented life, that he was able to get a closure for his son. So that's our goal, and that's going to be our aim right now. So एक बार फिर से thank you so much. वैसे भी बहुत time हो गया है. I thought I'll do another 20-25 minutes, और फिर से मैंने एक बार और 1 घंटा टाप गया हूँ मैं. So next time I will do it. I know there is one more guy. Let me just, आप शायद पहले भी आए थे सर, आपको मैं ऐसे
Yes.
जाने नहीं देना चाहता था. Please.
So sorry.
Please.
I came
Go ahead.
back again. We'll take a half a minute. I only have one
Okay.
question to Varun. That
Yes.
we all NRIs have contributed so much to SRK's career, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, all those big superstars. but we were so jerked that we weren't able to recognize a great talent like SSR. And now we are regretting that we lost a really good star. So, with your support, with your thoughts and suggestions, how can we engage all the NRIs living in US, UK, Australia, Canada to not yes boycott, but at the same time supporting individual, independent, great talent like SS? So yeah, that was my last question, and I'm sorry again.
Yeah. No, no, no. So absolutely, that's a very valid point, and I think that's also one of the areas where we are also looking. We've been getting a lot of suggestions. So I would suggest you have our email alias. ये email address आपकी screen पे है. You know the website westandforjustice.org. Please provide us some suggestions. What do you personally feel how we can do it? I'll tell you. I'll share one suggestion which has been a very common suggestion. There might be some legal implications, some financial implications to that, but we are looking into that right now, which is people are saying, let's just create a pool of resources, or these actors, these performers, and also we also have a pool of, like, we get some money collected for certain activities for these performers, and we kind of be the, so we could just say maybe we stand for justice becomes like a production house where the money that comes from the people goes to these people who really deserve it, and they are the one who pick those stars or performers. Okay, you know what, this singer is definitely, we do some kind of polling, so there is a lot of kind of complexity to that. We really don't want to get into something which we are not sure about, because when it comes to either people impacting their lives or money, we are very, very mindful. We really want to be a platform which is a free platform for everyone. So touching any of those two things definitely involve a lot of legal aspects, so we will take care of that. We really want to do it, but the only thing I can suggest is please provide us with all your suggestion. जो suggestion doge, we will evaluate it. You are part of the team. You're not like somebody outside. So we have created some smaller groups, people from from other countries. तो कुछ
Mm-hmm.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया से हमारी टीम में जुड़े हैं, कोई यूके से बहुत सारे लोग हैं हमारे, एंड कहाँ कहाँ से मैं बता भी नहीं सकता बेसिकली. तो
Yeah, yeah.
बेसिकली उन सब के साथ इकट्ठे होके we will do something, but let's create with some come up with some genuine ideas where we don't put anybody at risk, is what our suggestion is.
Yes, yes. And with that, thank you so much,
So
Varun. Really appreciate your work.
sure. Thank you so much again. Thank you both of you, and thank you everyone. Jojo joined here. Good news. Of course, we will have more good news in the next few days, and stay tuned. We will come up with more shows, more events, but at the same time, Kalka na bhule, we will have an amazing conversation with मिस्टर सलगांवकर, जिनको मैं सलगांवकर ही बुलाना चाहता हूँ. मैं उनका फर्स्ट नेम नहीं लेना चाहता बिकॉज़ वो असली नाम ही नहीं है यार, तो मैं उसका नाम ले लेके क्या करूँगा? So we'll tell you what the real name is. We'll tell you who the real person is. But October 2nd, we will see you again with the next set of guests and new topics as well. So thank you once again. Take care and stay happy, stay safe wherever you are. Good night. Bye bye.